Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Eric Murphy.
I'm V LaBianca.
This is Skeptic Generation.
And we need to talk.
Hey V, how's it going?
It's going good.
Good. Could you turn up my audio a little bit? There we go.
There we go. Okay. We are back with a new kind of microphone set.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we do that really quick, it is season 1, episode 8. And so last weekend was rough. We had some amazing callers.
I think we may have had the most amazing batch of callers since starting the show, just like in terms of the consistent quality across the board.
Yeah, back to back. We were really, really excited about it. So it's good. That means that the show is getting out. The word is getting out. And if you want to see those calls, make sure that you are sharing this show. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when we're putting out content, when we're about to go live. And also share this out, especially to those religious family members and friends that you want to see them have that conversation, because that's how we keep having those really, really good quality calls. So last week, I got up because I needed to use the restroom. And I'm really lucky that I muted myself, so nobody heard that. But apparently V's lab was not on or working.
Nope. And
try as we might, we were having issues. It turns out that when you add a wireless component to your show, it gets way complicated really quick. And, we realized that it's going to take us longer to build this set than we realized. And we do have use for desk mics. We thought we could do everything just with the wireless labs. It turns out we tried. It didn't really work that well. So I added mics to our Amazon wish list, and somebody bought one, and somebody else bought the cloud lifters and the cords. And so thank you so much. I reached out to my old roommate, Holy Kool-Aid, and he is letting us borrow this mic. We don't have the booms yet, but that's a whole thing. So in time, we're going to be able to have 2 mics, and hopefully this sounds a whole lot better. We're really, really excited. And we just couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. If you do like what we do and you want to support us, consider becoming a patron. Could you hit the Patreon?
Oh, yep. Real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to do some audio stuff.
You can go to tiny.cc/donate to SG if you want to check out that Amazon wish list. It is just gear for the studio. So if you want to see that improvement and you don't want to wait for us to, get that funding from Patreon, you can just donate direct to the studio.
Clearly, people knew we needed it last week. You're like, you weren't kidding. You're in trouble.
We sincerely appreciate it. Absolutely. Also, you can visit us on Patreon, our patreon.com/skeptic generation, right?
Patreon.com/, yep.
Or tiny.cc/ donate to SG. There we go. The SG wish list is the Amazon. And if you just want to buy us a coffee, tiny.cc/tip SG. But that's enough shilling. Oh, wait, we got a little bit more shilling. I know. But we have a merch store. Somebody got upset in the comments and said it's not merch, it's merchandise. Correct. We have merchandise. If you go to Redbubble, you can see the merchandise. Not only are there shirts and mugs and totes, but there's also the Book of Eric.
That was loud.
That was louder than normal.
Yep.
But of course, there are going to be audio issues. We're going to do our best in post to make sure we get that fixed. That said, we just came back from Kentucky.
Yeah. We, as in last night at midnight.
Yeah. Our sincerest thank you to Tri-State Freethinkers, going out and getting to see you, having our first event. It was outdoors, and so it wasn't so much of a worry about COVID. But we went and protested the Ark Encounter. Every year there's an Ark Encounter Protest. Last year I emceed. We did this all digitally. V spoke. The year before I went out there personally and spoke, and this year both of us went out there and spoke. It is a pleasure. It is wonderful getting to see people, and after a year and a half of not getting to see people, it was just really, really nice. The flights and all of that were rough.
Yeah, oof. I am out of practice. I used to love flying. Like, airports were my favorite place to be. And I think just the combined 18 months of no travel plus the, ever-present fear of COVID is like, it made it really exhausting. So I'm going to have to exercise my travel muscle a little bit more.
Yeah, I think today we're going to need to find some time to decompress because it has been really, really tough, but it was worth it.
Oh, absolutely. And it was so great. We got some people to come out and just say hi and like talk about the new show. And it was really, really awesome. In fact, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, it was good. I was
jumping into host mode and I realized I'm co-host today. So.
No worries. No, we got to see friends, we got to see Mandisa Thomas. We got to see Kelly, Chrissy, and Jim Helton. We got to see Phil Ferguson and just a whole lineup of people. So it felt like a step back into a normal life, and we're really excited about it. Now, there is one other thing. We are going to be probably pushing this announcement a little more. We're going to be adjusting our Patreon. We set it up right away at the beginning of things, and everyone on Patreon who has signed up, no matter what tier, has been getting about the same stuff. And we want to make sure that when we make an adjustment, we are not taking anything away from anybody. And so we're going to do our best to figure out how to grandfather people in, while at the same time giving some perks to the people who've been those higher tier patrons this entire time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I know that one of the things that we're looking at doing is on our Discord, I would love to set up a way for our OG patrons at the different levels to have these icons that they can use to kind of distinguish themselves as founding patrons. And that's why we're really looking at it is if you've been here with us, it's only episode 8, we're considering you a founding patron. So we're finding ways to just, make that happen. So thank you. With that, I think we're about ready for calls. What do you think, V?
I think we are as well. I would love to jump in. Just so everybody knows, let's plug our phone number real quick so people can call in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We are having a little bit of trouble with our web calls right now. So if you're using the tiny.cc/callsg link, you might need to call back on a phone just because it seems to be a little bit of an issue.
We're doing our best. Hopefully that issue will resolve, but we'll let you know.
In the meantime, if you do want to call us, feel free to call at 585-LaMurph. That's 585-526-8774.
And then when hopefully things get adjusted, you can go to tiny.cc/callsg. Or if that's a lot to remember, if you look at our YouTube channel in the banner, there's actually a link that says call the show. And that would also take you to the one that's not working right now.
Yeah.
One other thing before we dive into our first call. Talking to people this weekend, I don't think people realize how we're doing this. Like, we have some amazing people in the live chat who are modding. We have some amazing people who are call screening, who are helping mod the Discord, and we're even getting help from Keith in mastering the audio after the fact. But when it comes to actually doing the show, putting the show out, doing the live production and all of that, we're taking turns. The co-host, while you hear all of the clicking and all of the button and all
of that, which hopefully should be a little bit better with these mics, but still.
Hopefully, you're right. Right now, today, everything from the intro to our different, transitions and all of that, V is doing all of that today. And next week, I will be doing all of that. And so that's why it seems a little bit stilted. And in time, eventually, we're hoping that we can, afford to hire a producer who could do that so we could put more direction into our calls. But it's fun.